Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is my Howa 1500. It has a really thick barrel on it. It's chambered in 308, and this thing is awesome. I went ahead and did a little bit of work to it. I added this. It does not come with this. Sewed this patch on. Drove out to South Dakota. Saw the statue Dignity. It's this big 50-foot tall statue of Sacagawea. Went ahead and grabbed that pin, slapped it on there. I got this really nice sling for it. Not too expensive. I think it was like $13 to $22, if memory serves me correctly. $40 pair of bipods, and basically this rifle was a package deal with the scope and the rifle together. It shoots pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and try to hit some of the gongs down there at 200 yards. It's very windy out today, so it likes to throw that 308 round around quite a bit. Hopefully I have this centered where it needs to go here so you can see it. Now you should be able to hear the gong ding, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. But as I mentioned, it's very windy out today. And yeah, it's not always super easy to hit under these conditions. Okay, going hot here. Got it. I was hitting that plate on the far right, by the way. Awesome. Give me one more shot here. This is the first time I shot it with these bipods. I kind of like it, to be honest. That's 3 for 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it on save. Let me zoom this back out. Here you go. Magazine is empty. Chamber's clear. It's on safe. Bolt this to the back. I believe these run for about $800 at Scheels. Awesome rifles. The only problem I've really had with it is if you get kind of like soft tip rounds for it, you know, the ones where it's like lead on the end. When you put it in here and you try to feed it one at a time, it likes to get jammed in there. You can get a conversion kit where it'll take a magazine. I'm going to do that for it. But when it's really cold out and you're trying to shoot kind of fast, you know, which a lot of people are like, well, you shouldn't shoot fast with a bolt gun. You know what? Maybe you're hog hunting, or maybe this is your, you know, go-to rifle for home defense or whatever. It is a little bit harder to shoot and load it fast, okay? Depending on the ammo you use, as I mentioned. Those soft tip ones, those rounds like to get jammed in there. So I tend to use basically a standard full metal jacket. I have been trying different kinds of like soft point ones. I'll go ahead and make a different video on those. But basically for a package deal, this is a great rifle. You know, it shoots really accurately. You just saw me hit the gong 3 times out of 3 at 200 yards. And I understand that 200 yards isn't super hard for a bolt action rifle. Maybe you can tell, maybe you can't. But it is actually really windy out here today. If you can see the corn moving over there. So, you know, some of these shots, there's a little bit of difficulty to them. These bipods are made by Champion, I believe. Got them for, I think, $30 or $40. Worth it. Matter of fact, generally when I shoot this thing, I just support it back here and I rest it on the bipods, and you see it's hitting. You know, I've been trying to shoot it that way. Works really well that way. If I rest it on some of those bags over there, put my hand under here and support it, pull it into me, still works really well. This rifle doesn't really kick at all. To be honest, you can kind of relax and hold it and it still shoots accurately, and you're not going to get scope eye, which is pretty cool out of a 308. yeah, so this is definitely one of the rifles I recommend. Basically, my kind of crap hits the fan setup now is this rifle with a Springfield XD45 pistol. Actually, it's the XDM. It's the match grade one with the 5 1/4 inch barrel, I believe. But I hope this is helpful. If you're thinking about buying this rifle, it's an awesome deal. It's a great shooting rifle. I would just go ahead and spend some extra money and get the magazine conversion kit, and you can get 10 round magazines for them. They are kind of expensive. I think they're $40 to $100, depending on where you get them, but they're worth it. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. As always, Semper Fi, and God bless.